Warning: this content displays graphic images and the greatest forbidden orgy the Western world has never seen. More than 200 men and women, some on all fours, others pushed against walls, and any position you would ever imagine, dripping with sweat, moaning and screaming. They were hitting it off, with all they got, like their whole existence depended on it. And in the middle of this roller coaster of orgasms, there were 5 men, dressed as warriors from a now lost empire, swinging what was the longest and thickest penises I have ever seen. Suddenly the lights slowly faded, and 10 women appeared on their knees, with each 2 taking their turns on their glorious 20-inch dick, shouting words in a language now forgotten. Was this even real? I asked myself in utter disbelief as I was witnessing a simulation of an orgy so wild and shocking that even historians couldn't believe it was true. But this banned sex festival that secretly survived for 800 years and counting was now taking flesh and bones in front of my very own eyes, and revealed the most potent elongation secret the most virile Mongol army to have walked this earth used to unlock explosive giant-sized penises 17, 19, 20, and even 20 inches long. The Mongol horde and the glory of their monstrous penises was on par with the reputation of their fearsome fighting, and their legendary secret, which remained well hidden and conveniently lost in time until now, is so powerful it transforms the skinniest and tiniest stick to a massive wood that would put the whole modern-day porn industry to shame. Because any man, no matter their age and no matter their size, can achieve stunning growth even by 76%. And I know that what I'm saying might be hard to believe. It is the only thing in this whole world they'll never let you believe. But I am going to prove to you right now how using this simple warrior swelling hack that goes far beyond crazy pills, weird gadgets, and dangerous surgery can extend the penile tissue to its maximum intended size, adding more than 7 inches in girth and length. Increase your stamina, maintain a hard, solid erection as much as you want, and even foolproof your urinary tract from infections and disease. More than 87 urologists from Switzerland, Iceland, and the US worked together to analyze medical records and clinical results spanning over a period of more than 60 years. And according to their reports, the reason why our body fails to achieve a well-endowed penis is not due to genetics, and not because of low testosterone levels either. Instead, the average size is a red flag your body desperately raises to warn you that something called the inner thermometer is flat out broken and automatically blocks your penis from growing 50% in length and up to 20 to 30% in girth. This is a recurring process that not only doesn't allow your penis to reach its full potential, but also affects the size of your testicles, and over time causes internal issues like a full-blown ED, low libido, premature ejaculation, or worse, not being able to finish at all. This means that no matter what treatments you try, from pills and lotions to dangerous fat injections and penile implants, your penile tissue will never be able to recover and grow because this broken switch will keep shrinking it back. But not all hope is lost. If your size was never enough to satisfy her, if you dreaded the moment you had to unzip your pants only to hear, "Is it in yet?" 4 words enough to destroy your pride and humiliate you as a man, or if you struggled to keep it up, finished too early, or worse, you weren't able to finish at all, then this short presentation will change your life forever. You'll learn exactly what this switch is and why it directly affects your penile growth. You'll discover the only solution, a legendary swelling hack the Mongol army used to accomplish massive length and girth, to set it back on track and restart the growing process. The groundbreaking science behind its unique ingredients that until recently only a secret military project had access to, and are clinically proven to add more than 76% length and girth for any man out there, turbo boost erection time, sexual stamina, and reverse premature ejaculation. And finally, once you turn this switch on, you'll strengthen and thicken your hair, and your body will start melting off fat accumulating over the years immediately. Just imagine the pure shock in her voice every time you undress and she sees your huge king-sized manhood. The incredible steel erections and stamina to go 5 times in a row, satisfying even her wildest fantasies, and the envious looks of her girlfriends every time they see you. Never again having to worry about the new big guy at her work. Never again not feeling like a real man. This scientific breakthrough will achieve maximum growth as your body naturally intended to, and will transform your sex life and penis just like it did for thousands of blokes. Damien, 29, Austin, Texas. My time spent in the army is rough. Those guys never hold back. Having communal showers and being 2 inches soft on a good day, do I need to say more? Of course, I've tried everything out there, even the craziest exercises and gadgets you never knew existed. Needless to say, they weren't worth a red cent. But this is completely different. I am measuring at 6.3 inches right now, and guess who's finally shut up? Now they want to try it for themselves. Should I tell them? Kidding. This is something every man should at least try once. Logan, 35, Denver, Colorado. I used to think I was average at 5 inches until my ex's friend visited. They had gone out shopping, and I had fallen back asleep on the couch in my robe. When I woke up, they were both standing over me, laughing. This was really traumatizing. Since then, I tried countless drugs and pumps, even looked up surgery, which was a big no. Some dudes almost lost their penis. After a year of searching online, I found this solution, and it is the best thing that ever happened to me. I am writing this while carrying an impressive 8.7-inch penis, and my dating life is amazing. Sex has never been better for me and them, at least that's what they say. Matt, 40, San Jose, California. This is embarrassing, but I've been dumped over from all my previous partners because I had a micro penis. The last one even cried and told me that she loves me so much, but she just can't help it. To have gone through life with a small penis is really exhausting and soul-crashing. In the beginning, you try to ignore it and focus on other parts, if you know what I mean. But they are not enough. They will never be. Hi, my name is James Lukes, and my journey starts 25 years ago as a fresh graduate from the University of Pittsburgh. As a medicinal chemist, I've spent my entire career traveling around the world, landing in private laboratories in Switzerland, Germany, China, and the US, where I had the privilege of collaborating with the most prestigious biologists and toxicologists in the field. This allowed me to witness and be part of tremendous medical breakthroughs about male infertility, erectile dysfunction, prostate issues, and even serious penis injury. And while I am immensely proud of the work my team and I have done to help millions of men around the world, there was always one condition that has stood out to me the most: the small penis syndrome. You see, despite the significant progress we have made and the knowledge we have, there was no major breakthrough, no effective treatment, not a single clear solution for this devastating condition. It always saddened me how, with all our resources and efforts, we still weren't able to do anything about those men living a life of not feeling men enough. And the fact that their only options were creams, pumps, and exercises, or worse, costly and dangerous surgery, was truly disappointing. Really, when I saw a newsletter about a man that almost lost his life due to penis enlargement surgery, I got angry. No man should ever let anyone cut his manhood. This is when I decided to open my own private lab and focused exclusively on searching and finding chemical compounds that would treat this terrible syndrome. I've gathered a team of medical experts, some of them old colleagues, who shared my goal. We tested again and again compounds that were successful for erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. We tried muscle growth ingredients, anything on the market labeled by experts as sexually potent and clinically successful, and none of them were enough to increase the penis in length and girth. Over time, I started losing hope and thought that maybe treating the small penis syndrome was impossible. But life is full of surprises, and just when I was ready to give up, I received an email for work from my close friend Dr. Wong. It was an invitation to join him and test some potent herbs exclusively found in Mongolia, a country located in Eastern Asia. These herbs had been used by Mongolian men for centuries, and there's a rumor the army works on a secret project about penis enlargement. One local doc here even joked that they finally found how Genghis Khan had more than 1,600 kids. I've got a team ready and I need you to join us. Are you in? I admit I was skeptical. As a scientist myself, I knew very well that penis enlargement was an extremely hard task to be resolved, and I've spent the last 5 years trying to crack the code and see what's behind it without any success. On the other hand, as a medicinal chemist, I knew very well the healing power herbs and plants held, and there was so much we still didn't know about them. After all, my job was to always track new compounds and develop them into treatments. Without wasting any time, I answered yes and packed my things to find out what this secret project was about. We were a small group of 5, 2 chemists, 1 biologist and 2 urologists. After 3 layovers and 4 days of getting on and off planes, we finally arrived at our destination, where Dr. Wong waited for us and took us to what, excuse my language, was the wildest and biggest orgy I never knew was possible. Trust me, I still remember the date. It happened on June 5th in 2021. More than 200 men and women, some on all fours, others pushed against walls, and any position you would ever imagine, dripping with sweat, moaning. They were hitting it off like their life was depending on it. And in the middle of this madness, there were 5 men dressed as warriors from the past, carrying 14, 17, and even 20-inch strong, big, muscular penises. The biggest ones I've ever seen, without a doubt. Suddenly, the lights slowly faded a bit, and 10 women appeared on their knees, shouted some words in a language none of us knew, and then proceeded taking their turns on the 5 men dressed as warriors. Our jaws dropped on the floor. We were standing there for more than 3 hours, and their penises were still erect, engaging in sexual activity again and again, round after round. How was that humanly possible? Shocked, I turned to Dr. Wong and asked, "What is this? How are these men so potent and virile?" "Shh, this is a top-secret project, remember? Don't speak so loud. This is a kind of simulation, a representation of the sexual festival the Mongol army used to do more than 800 years ago, that could last more than a day. Once the warriors had completed the penis elongation ritual, they had to demonstrate the results in front of everyone. And that's exactly what those 5 guys are doing. They believed that true warriors could only win a fight if they had a large enough penis to satisfy any woman, in their way from sunrise till sunset. I've been helping the local docs to study their DNA and even traces of their feces for over a year. We combined the results with writing records we have from that time. You know, all sorts of plants and herbs they used. James, we found them. We tracked down the elements they used to grow their penises so much. Dr. Wong was personally invited to participate in the project due to his global reputation as a leading urologist. He had successfully performed complex penile reconstruction surgeries and had even contributed to the discovery of key elements in the development of Viagra and Cialis. Throughout his career, he had primarily worked with high-profile clients, including top government officials and celebrities. But despite Dr. Wong's involvement and the evidence in front of my eyes, I am telling you, I still had a hard time believing this. Is a long-forgotten ritual with rare plants and herbs enough to grow a penis? One thing was for sure, I had to try it myself and find out. And although it pains me to admit it, I had my reasons. You see, I have a small penis. In fact, it's 4 inches hardly when erect. And it wasn't until I was 19 when I realized how small my penis was. The constant teasing from my friends, the look of disappointment in the eyes of my first girlfriend, the pain, the humiliation. And just when I thought I found someone to love me as I am, my wife told me to spice things up and have a threesome with another guy after 15 years of marriage. She didn't tell me why, but I knew the reason. It was because of me, of never being able to satisfy her. It shattered every shred of dignity and pride I had as a man. It made me feel like a loser. And although I knew it wasn't my fault, I also knew that I had to do something about it. That's one of the reasons I've got into chemistry in the first place. And the saddest part was that I wasn't alone. According to a recent study published in scientific journal PLOS, in order to be fully satisfied by a man, women prefer his penis size to be at least 8 inches long, with a larger circumference of slightly over 5 inches. Another research from the Journal of Sexual Medicine surveyed 769 sexually active women between the ages of 18 and 65, and the 36 women who reported having vaginal orgasms had partners with larger penises, more than 8.3 inches long, and a circumference of 4.8 inches. Because no matter what she says, she will always prefer a guy with a bigger penis. No matter how much you love her, no matter if you give her the world, this will never be enough to fill the void of your little guy. And you know what? I understand, I really do. After all, it was the reason why I've spent so many years researching the male penis, and to finally be able to add a few inches on my size was practically a dream come true. Plus, it wasn't like the problem was going to fix itself, and so I decided to give this warrior swelling hack a try. Now, Dr. Wong reminded me that the compounds were found solely in the remote forests and mountains of Mongolia, which were accessible only to the army and specialized scientific teams. Due to the restricted access and classified information of the project, we had to do this in secrecy and discretion. Thanks to Dr. Wong's involvement, the team was able to obtain samples of each compound and successfully recreate the formula. It wasn't easy. We had to carefully extract and combine them in very specific amounts, and also make sure that during the process, their virgin and pure agents would remain intact and potent. It took us over a week, but we finally combined them into a liquid virile cocktail. All I had to do was drink it twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening before bed. Now, during the first few days, I didn't notice any significant changes in the size of my penis, but something strange was happening inside my body since day one. I would wake up with a morning bulge, filled with indescribable energy and a raging desire that I had never felt before. My mood and focus were off the charts and I was feeling like a wild animal. And then, after just a few days, I experienced something truly shocking. As I grabbed my ruler to measure my manhood, I was taken aback by what I saw. My penis had grown 2 full inches in length. After a few days, it measured at 6.82 inches, then at 7.3, and finally at 7.8 inches long, surpassing even my wildest dreams. And its girth had increased so much that I could hardly wrap my hand around it. Even my hair was fuller and my bald spots covered, and the fat I gained over the years around my belly was getting less with each passing day. My energy was off the roof and I hadn't slept this well in ages. For the first time in my life, I felt like a real man among real men, and the growth wouldn't stop. The morning I saw my penis had reached an unbelievable 9.3 inches. I was concerned it was actually getting too big. But you know what? This immense power of a raging bull, the newly found confidence I felt every time I was looking down to my now monstrous, almost illegal bulge. The extreme feeling of liberation and adrenaline rush were just too precious to give up. I wanted more and decided to push this to its absolute limits. I can do this, I said to myself. I would get back to my wife with the biggest and thickest penis she had ever seen. We had finally found the answer to the prayers of millions of men around the world who suffered from shame and humiliation their whole lives. This was the greatest discovery modern medicine has ever seen, and I was determined to share it with as many men as possible. Now, Prior to our departure, Dr. Wong carefully gathered all of the labs and test results from the Mongolian men who used the treatment. We then compiled a detailed list of every compound and the specific amounts used, and even packed a sample large enough for a clinical trial to be conducted back in the States. You see, as scientists, we knew full well that in order for something to be deemed successful and 100% effective, it had to be tested thoroughly, under many rounds. With our connections and medical backgrounds, we were able to recruit a diverse sample of 140 men between the ages of 18 and 72, who suffered from a penis size below 4 inches, erectile dysfunction, fertility and premature ejaculation issues, and even prostate problems. We intentionally included extremely severe cases because we wanted to compare our findings to those of the Mongolian military. This step was crucial in order to ensure this would be effective for any man out there. But before I reveal what happened next, let me share with you something that we came across while analyzing the power of these unique ingredients and how their properties unlock the real reason why many men don't grow their penis to its naturally intended potential. After decades of studying, analyzing, and gathering information about the male reproductive system, we finally understood exactly what controls the size and length of the male penis. And although it's shocking, it makes perfect sense. Actually, a small penis is an undeveloped penis, dehydrated of 2 extremely important elements that your cells need in order to build the penile tissue exactly how your body was naturally programmed to do. The first one is water, and the second one is salt, also known as sodium. Your penis, as any other organ, contains mostly water and salt, and these two need to be in abundant amounts inside your cells in order for them to multiply, carry vital nutrients and oxygen, and grow the penis and the testicles to their full intended size. According to a study conducted by the University of Buffalo, if the amount of water in your penile cells is low, it means they are not able to turn into penile tissue. Now, the penile cells are actually a byproduct of our body's stem cells, the kings and queens, that build our brain, bones, and all our organs. These cells are divided into specific cells, where each group is responsible for developing different tissues inside the body. Similarly, your penile cells are created for the sole purpose of growing your penis and testicles. But here's where things go off board. As I said, in order for the penile cells to keep multiplying and do their job, they need an abundant supply of water and salt. And this means that your inner heating system, also known as your energy rate, needs to work fast and effectively. The amount of water and salt your penis receives depends on your body's temperature, which reflects how energy flows within your organs. Even when you're at rest, your body uses energy, which generates heat and determines the speed at which bodily functions like penile cell growth occur. If you have a high energy rate, your body will produce more heat and work faster to regulate its functions. But if you have a slower energy rate, your body will produce less heat, using its lower resources for vital organs like your heart and lungs. As a result, more water is sent to other parts of your body instead of your penis, reducing nutrient flow to the reproductive system. This reduced flow causes penile cells to starve, preventing growth by about 50% in length and 20–30% in girth. In other words, your penis receives the bare minimum of water and nutrients it needs to function, but not enough to grow to its full potential. When water and salt are not equally distributed among your organs, this imbalance can confuse cells and weaken them, unintentionally slowing down the penile growth process. You see, your body's priority is to keep you alive, and this is why it favors vital organs over non-essential parts like your penis, which enter a dehydration mode. Next, the blood vessels start to constrict and thin, completely blocking chances for recovery and eventual growth. This is why over time this situation leads to erectile dysfunction, affects your sex hormonal levels, your mood and libido. Now let me ask you a question. Do your penis and balls get smaller when it's cold? If the answer is yes, then no, you're not imagining it. Do you know why? Your body is actually using all its energy reverses, aka heat, towards your core body by cutting off circulation to the extremities like your hands, legs and penis. This is just another example of how your body will always prioritize organs that are vital for your survival, leaving out less vital parts like your manhood. Now, if you ever wondered why tall and well-built dudes have a small penis, while shorter guys with a lower muscle mass have a big one, you have the answer, and it has nothing to do with genetics. The main difference between these two groups is the energy supply their penis gets. And at first thought it seems out of our control. But in reality it isn't. Remember, a small penis is an undeveloped penis, dehydrated of crucial nutrients that serve as building materials for your penile tissue. According to scientists from Harvard and MIT, if cellular water content increases, then your cells are provided with growth factors that support stem cell differentiation into special group cells like penile cells. This essentially means that you can restart the growing process once again when you regulate your energy rates and redirect water and nutrient flow to your penis and testicles. Because here's the thing, your body will keep producing stem cells, and these stem cells will keep producing penile cells. But if they don't have enough water and salt supply, then these cells turn into something else, or eventually starve off and die. And based on the same findings from the Harvard and MIT researchers, we've noticed that when these cells don't die, they usually turn into fat settling around your belly. So if you gain some extra pounds over the years now, you know why. Now back to the warrior elongation ritual. We managed to gather a diverse group of 140 men between 18 and 72 years old. We had prepared the cocktail with all the compounds we brought back from Mongolia and decided to add a few extra rare elements that we personally tested over the years. Since we knew exactly what caused the penis to stop growing properly, we used our scientific knowledge to enhance the formula's properties in order to reset the body's temperature, increase water and nutrient rate, and reactivate the penile cells all at once. Now, of course, we were expecting to see results, but we didn't expect them to be so many and so fast. My WhatsApp was flooded with messages all day long from men who wrote that their penis had gotten 2, 4, 5, and even 6 inches longer. I was shocked. Even though I had witnessed the formula's amazing results firsthand, I was speechless when the pictures kept coming in. Take a look at this. 97% of the participants reported an increase of over 3 inches in just a few weeks, and the remaining 3% who got a smaller growth of 1.7 inches had dropped the program midway, despite our instructions. All of them reported being able to sustain long, strong erections for more than 30 minutes. They lost pounds of belly fat without doing anything at all. Those with receding hairlines reported that their hair was getting fuller day by day. Their libido, sexual performance and confidence was through the roof, and their endurance and stamina unmatched. Even the most skeptical ones send a long text thanking us. No more anxiety, no more depression, nothing. But most importantly, they all managed to achieve explosive growth of their penis while safeguarding it against future damage and disease. Since daily reports exceeded even our wildest dreams, it was clear as daylight that we had a mission. We had to make this breakthrough public for as many men as possible. But first we had to overcome 2 issues. 1. For the formula to work at 100% power, it needed to have the exact compounds we used with the maximum level of purity. To achieve this, they had to be sourced from Mongolia and different locations in Eastern Asia, Africa, and even the Congo Basin. 2. They had to be combined and processed in such a way that their properties wouldn't be compromised even by 1%. This is why we decided to make full use of our connections and medical background and struck a deal with the best manufacturers here in the US. An FDA-approved facility with the technology and resources to source the exact ingredients we used maintain their purity and compound consistency, and use them in the precise amounts and ratios we had agreed upon. After 8 months of planning and negotiating, we finally had in our hands what my team and medical experts from the field considered to be the most effective penis enlargement solution to date. A breakthrough that would finally give men all over the world an explosive growth of their penis. We called it Primal Warrior XL, with more than 30 carefully selected ingredients. This doctor-formulated program is the only clinically proven and successfully tested solution by 81,987 men that's guaranteed to increase your penis size by 2, 3, 4, and even 6 inches in just a matter of weeks. Each ingredient was specifically selected for its penis enhancement properties, carefully combined and fused in the right quantities to generate an explosive growth of your penis. Primal Warrior XL is manufactured in the USA in our FDA-approved and GMP-certified facility, ensuring that it's made to the highest safety and quality standards. We take hygiene and safety very seriously, regularly disinfecting the equipment used to process the ingredients and package our bottles. Primal Warrior XL is non-GMO and safe, free from harmful stimulants or toxins, and non-habit forming. And the way this program works is groundbreaking. We tested the formula on 4 different independent labs from the US and Europe, and with a sample exceeding 5,000 brave volunteers from 8 different countries. All this while making sure all elements can sustain the highest level quality and purity. Here's a short explanation of how these male-enhancing ingredients work in 4 healing rounds and why they are so powerful. Round 1. Your body absorbs the powerful nutrients and increases your energy rate. As soon as you've taken the first capsule of Primal Warrior XL, the nutrient absorption begins. Next, 2 processes start taking place. First, your body's temperature achieves optimal balance and your energy rate starts speeding up. This is particularly thanks to thermogenic herbs such as gravel root, Annona muricata, and stinging nettle, which scientists call urtica dioica, which means to burn, because they increase inner temperature and generate higher energy levels. Second, the water and salt supply, and as a result, crucial nutrient flow, is sent toward your reproductive system, and the cellular growth of your penis begins. Since they are 100% natural and are selected due to their organic and pure consistency, your body tissues recognize them and start absorbing them immediately, and your penis starts growing in length and girth instantly. Round 2. The penile cells are filled with nutrient flow and the growth process is activated. Once your energy rate increases, your penile cells will start multiplying. This is extremely important. In order for the penile cells to form new tissue, they need abundant reconstructing nutrients of which they were deprived for years. To redirect water and building nutrients towards your penis, we infused maitake and shiitake, which are rich in chelating agents, chemical compounds that form an abundant water supply complex and enhance penile cell growth by sticking to metal ions in our body, which are like tiny pieces of metal that are really important for our cells to work properly. This powerful combination will feed your penile cells, hydrate them, and the regeneration process will start again. This is further possible with buchu and its active molecules, hesperidin, rutin, diosmin, and polygone, which are powerful water-soluble compounds and oxygenate the penile cells and tissue constantly. Once they remodel their features, uva ursi and burdock reactivate the multiplication process thanks to their high amounts of phenolic compounds, sterols, alkaloids, terpenoids, and flavonoids. These chemical elements also shield and detoxify the penile cells from dangerous toxins and fungi that infect the urinary tract and soft tissues like the scrotum. At the same time, they regulate sex hormonal levels, boost fertility and sperm longevity by equalizing seminal fluid and healthy prostate secretions. The green tea leaves and red raspberry we added in particular harbor L-argitannins and anthocyanins, which increase cellular growth and replication by improving energy rate while promoting hormonal balance. Right after your body has fed your penile cells properly and effectively, your penile tissue starts to naturally expand at double speed, thanks to broccoli leaf, quercetin, and juniper, a triple powerhouse that makes sure to A. maintain high energy rates, B. lower estrogen levels and bringing testosterone up, and C. secure fertility, libido, and longevity. We also integrated an amino acid complex, namely L-glutamine, L-alanine, L-glycine, to fuel the reproductive system with more water and nutrients specifically generated to support and increase the penile root, body, and glands. These amino acids are also molecular neurotransmitters, which means they transfer crucial signals among your cells and ensure your penis and testicles are supplied sufficiently and constantly with penile cells 24/7, while your body's temperature is set and stable. Round 3. Your penis starts adding inches in length and girth. Now, the healing round NO3 is where incredible things start taking place. First, since your penis was essentially blocked from its programmed development, your whole reproductive system needs a powerful boost and rejuvenation while your penile cells are growing their numbers and gathering their strength. Think about this rejuvenation process as a once fertile land that now is fully refreshed and starts growing powerful crops. Similarly, we want you to enjoy a huge and strong penis at its maximum level. To maximize the growth and performance for your penis, we also carefully added reishi, a strange-looking mushroom that has been used for centuries to enhance penile size, both in length and girth, and stimulate strong and solid erections, improving libido by 70%. This is a natural penis increaser that contributes to the expansion of the penile tissue and releases oxygen and water into your entire reproductive system. Saw palmetto, which once inside the body adopts the role of a testosterone-boosting agent. It's actually a great reproductive amphoteric, which means it normalizes reproductive function in men where the system is impaired. This miraculous plant not only prepares the groundwork for the penile growth to complete successfully, but enhances blood flow and circulation. It dilates the penile blood vessels and induces powerful and long-lasting erections by 150%, increasing sex drive and endurance. And one study from the University of Maryland Medical Center found that saw palmetto alleviates urinary problems, decreases inflammation, and shields your bladder from infections. Pumpkin seeds. Did you know that even the smell of pumpkin can increase your sex desire? A study coming from the American Academy of Neurological and Orthopedic Surgeons has actually ranked it among the topmost arousing scents. Pumpkin seeds contain several key nutrients, including zinc, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids, assisting and improving neurological connections, blood flow, healthy testosterone levels, and sperm production. Then we added plant sterol complex, a strong mix of rare plant compounds used to treat male infertility and premature ejaculation. Cayenne pepper, which stimulates testosterone levels, enhances libido, and sustains longer and stronger erections, all thanks to its high release of endorphins inside the body. Native people have been also using it for centuries to improve sex drive. And this spicy but powerful plant helps your body create more penile cells and mineralize them from the inside out. And Pygeum africanum and cat's claw, all with the single goal to hydrate your cells, increase penile cell activity, and of course develop the penile tissue inch by inch in length and girth. Every single of these rare and exotic elements contain growth nutrients and protect the hydrating and developing process effectively and permanently, creating a natural defensive barrier against premature limpness and age-related shrinkage. No other blend that we are aware of can match the effectiveness of this penis enlargement solution. Round 4. Your entire body undergoes a full regeneration process. In just a few weeks, you'll see your penis growing in length and girth. This natural enhancing blend will add 30%, 40%, and even 76% more to your size. And it comes with even more health benefits. Its strong organic combination maintains optimal body temperature and makes your energy rate working at high speed. This means that every single part of your body is functioning faster and better. Your immune system will improve efficiency and strength by 30%, making you resistant to allergies, infections, and seasonal viruses. You'll notice reduced cholesterol levels and stabilized insulin production. The cells that have turned into excessive fat over the years will start dissolving immediately, improving mobility and relieving back and joint pain. You'll breathe better and even sleep better because of optimal cellular function and increased enzyme production that regulate your mood, anxiety, and stress levels. You'll experience increased energy, focus and strength, and even a smoother digestion, feeling happier, healthier, and more relaxed. And of course, the ultimate goal for Primal Warrior XL is to help you achieve explosive growth for your penis by fueling your entire reproductive system with nutrient flow. Now, you probably have 2 questions by now. First, how do I get my hands on this? And second, in which quantities should I take Primal Warrior XL? You see, it's hard for me to answer the first question. When we created Primal Warrior XL, we knew that in order for this formula to work at 100%, we had to source virgin and pure ingredients from their original sources, and when it comes to quality, we simply refuse to compromise. The reason Primal Warrior XL works so well is because it has been created with the finest ingredients sourced from over 4 continents and processed with high technology to keep their chemical and potent consistency intact. This makes our ability to keep a high amount of stock on hand almost impossible. And then there's all the men who've used Primal Warrior XL and experienced massive success with increasing their manhood. They are all coming back for more. For themselves and for their best friends, they want to make sure we don't run out of Primal Warrior XL and they're left out. This makes our stock run out in days every time a new shipment arrives. Plus, we're only able to produce Primal Warrior XL in small batches, since sourcing and processing only the highest quality ingredients is extremely hard and takes a long time. But this is the only way to make sure we keep the formula 100% effective. Since you're here, your package is reserved. But if you leave this page, we cannot guarantee supply when you come back. Now, regarding how you should use Primal Warrior XL, the answer is easy. Take 2 power capsules after breakfast, lunch or dinner with a big glass of water, every day for at least 30 days. It will provide you with the necessary nutrient intake specially designed to reset your temperature and reignite water supply to your penis, strengthen and multiply the penile cells, and activate the growing process at 100% power. Now, based on how bad your penis was deprived of water and nutrient flow, your blood oxygenation and testosterone levels, it's going to be a tough battle. You see, your penis is practically guaranteed to grow at least 3 inches, but when it comes to erections, normal ejaculations and sex drive, we can't estimate for sure the amount of damage done to your blood vessels and hormonal levels. And then there's the other thing. Since your whole reproductive system has been dehydrated for so long, its risk for infections and other deadly diseases has increased dramatically. Sure, you will see the external improvements fast, but the internal ones, well, it may take longer for them to heal. That's why, after analyzing the results of over 81,987 of our customers who've successfully used this program, We recommend taking at least 2 bottles of Primal Warrior XL over a period of 60 days. And if you want to be completely safe and don't take any chances, we recommend you take at least 4 bottles or more over a period of 120 days. This way you'll be absolutely sure your penis achieves its full length and girth and stays healthy and strong for the rest of your life. Primal Warrior XL has been scientifically tested and clinically proven to generate maximum penis growth in length and girth effectively and permanently for more than 81,987 of men. Men who now experience intense orgasm, controlled and long-lasting erections, increased arousal and stamina levels with an incredible surge is semen production, sex desire and overall energy and strength. They are now enjoying a well-rested sleep and lost all the extra pounds they have gained over the years. And their confidence levels are holding high and strong due to their new, increased penis size and tremendous sexual performance. Chase, 33, Columbus, Ohio. My size was always holding me back. I was ashamed to be seen naked and couldn't really enjoy sex. But after trying Primal Warrior XL, wow, if someone told me that I can grow my manhood 4 inches straight, I would laugh at them. I've never seen anything similar. Thank you. You have no idea how much you changed my life. Jimmy, 47, Portland, Oregon. Look, I will spare you the sad story and jump straight to the results. I started at 2 inches long, and now I am at 5.1. Primal Warrior XL is something any man out there should try at least once. It didn't only grow my penis, but I have the stronger erections I've had in ages, and my stamina is great. I mean, I can finally date again. Thank you, James. Theo, 42, Chicago, Illinois. I had always struggled with premature ejaculation, which caused a lot of stress and anxiety and a few embarrassing moments. Although I was fine with my size, not too big but not too small either, 6 inches, I decided to give Primal Warrior XL to fix my issues with coming too soon. My ability to last longer increased significantly, not to mention that I got a few extra inches as well. I couldn't believe it. Talk about a game changer. Now, knowing all this, $347 seems like a fair price for something that can make you a man again, that can give you back your dignity and, to be honest, your sanity. It's not even close to how much you'd spend on useless penis pumps or other crazy gadgets that only fill you with frustration and pain as you see their uselessness. And it's definitely less than what you'd pay for life-threatening surgery. Yet, Primal Warrior XL is the only product out there that can help you regrow your penis by attacking its root cause. Then there's the other thing. Given the difficult conditions we live in these days, it takes 9 months for the next batch to arrive once we run out of stock. You see, we only work with FDA-approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified producers, which makes our mission to find high-quality ingredients practically impossible. Each component has been thoroughly examined and clinically shown to completely safeguard and heal your reproductive system. But then again, this isn't about the money for me. It truly isn't, because let me tell you something. I've been there, and it's not a life worth living, not this way. I know how it feels to be humiliated when you take your pants off and she sees your little guy. I don't want any man to feel how I felt when my wife told me to have a threesome with some other guy because my penis was too small. That's why today, on this website only, you can get that monster penis you always wanted and regain your life back for just $69. Now, here's the thing. 2 bottles of Primal Warrior XL will give you that bigger, stronger, thicker penis. They will also supercharge your testosterone, boost sperm production, vanish extra fat, and pronounce your muscles and regrow your hair follicles. All while doing the most crucial part. Reactivate the production of penile cells and expand your penile tissue so that your penis can reach your desired king size. But there is a reason why almost all of our users smartly choose the 4 bottles package. According to the University of Carolina, 88% of Americans have a dysfunctional energy rate, which means that the inner temperature fluctuates during the day at less high and less low levels than it should normally do. Normally, your inner temperature should be approximately 98.6 degrees, but if you measure it right now, chances are your temperature is actually lower than this. Honestly, we cannot estimate these fluctuations and how much they have affected your growth process. This depends on many things like your diet, your lifestyle, your health, and everyday factors like stress, pollution, fatigue, and even weather. Once you go with the 4 bottles package, your body will have enough time to regulate its temperature and increase its energy rate, and add 3, 4, and even 6 inches more on your penis size efficiently and permanently. This will ensure that your penis will reach its maximum size and full potential. And until the process is completed, your penile cell will remain in abundance, giving you better defined muscles, skyrocketing energy levels, and even boost your memory and focus. It's also important that you don't forget to take 1 capsule every single day. Skipping even 1 day of the program could mean an immediate switch off to the whole growth process and lose all the progress you've made up until that point. Many years from now, you'll still be the same incredibly well-hung stud with a steel-strong and pole-long glorious penis, ready to rock any girl's world as soon as you enter her bedroom. And of course, we want to help you as much as we can, and because I know how important it is to achieve real growth of your penis and also keep it healthy and strong even in your late 90s. After talking to our manufacturer, we are able to offer a huge discount on the 2 and 4 bottle package when you place your order today. Sounds good? Take a look below now. Once you select your package and hit the button below, you'll be taken to our secure order page. It takes less than a minute to enter your payment information, and once your order is confirmed, we'll discreetly ship Primal Warrior XL straight to your doorstep. No one besides you will know what's in there. It's a promise. So go ahead and select below now while stock lasts. As evidenced by the 81,987 men throughout America and the rest of the world, Primal Warrior XL is the only doctor-formulated and clinically proven solution to achieve enormous long-term growth, colossal erections, and permanently restore and bulletproof your prostate's health. Supported by more than a dozen research studies published in some of the top American medical publications. Now, this may come as a bit of a surprise to you, and I get that. After all, the adult drug and gadget companies, together with the porn industry, have been taking advantage of you since the first time you visited their website. So let's fix that right away. Dr. Wong and I put everything we had into this program, and we stand behind it 100%. That's why with every bottle of Primal Warrior XL, you get an ironclad 60-day no-questions-asked money-back guarantee. It works like this. You select one of the packages below and hit the buy button. You give this program a try and experience the incredible results as tens of thousands of men did before you. You watch as your sex partner's faces light up at the glory of your manhood. You see how good it feels to always be the biggest in a room. No matter where you go, who you talk to, know that they will never match your size. You laugh at your best friend's envious looks and listen to all women gossip about the monster that's hiding in your pants. And if for any reason whatsoever you are not satisfied with the results, even if you wanted a 70% increase and only got 65%, send me or Dr. Wong an email and we'll refund every cent of your investment back. No hassle, no questions asked, no red tape. But please hurry. We don't receive a new batch until the formula has passed all tests and meets our high-quality standards. This could take up to 9 months, and with everything going on in the world right now, our supply chain is facing a lot of challenges. Plus, this solution has already caused major losses to the adult industry, and this is something they don't like very much. This is the second time I'm uploading this video, and they keep finding ways to push us back. They know that once this formula reaches enough people, it will be too late to stop it, and they don't want that to happen. And that day is coming really fast, given how fast Primal Warrior XL sells right now. So they are now fighting more than ever to take us down. Now, while you're still here, do not hesitate. Next time you come back, it may be game over, and you won't see this solution ever again. I may still try to spread it on my private WhatsApp group or on Telegram, but as I've come to realize, these sneaky farmer-paid SOBs infiltrate everywhere. So hit the button below right now and don't risk your only chance of getting your manhood and life back. Today, you finally found the path you've been searching for your entire life, the one that leads to true happiness and peace of mind. A path that everyone dreams of. But here's the thing, there's another path, the one you've been on for far too long. You know where it leads, and you know what it holds for you. All the shame, the humiliation, the anxious dates, the bad stories, the gossips that just won't stop, the pain. It won't go away, not like this, not if you don't do something about it. And I'm sure you already know this. Because in a year from now, what's going to change? Will you keep spending your hard-earned money on products that promise you the world but never deliver? Will you stop being nervous every time you're about to get intimate with her? Will you stop worrying about whether you're big enough to satisfy her, or if she cheats you with the next big guy she meets? Do you really want to keep walking down that path? Or do you want to experience the joy and confidence that come with having a bigger and stronger penis? Right now you have a chance to literally erase all that and start a new life, a better life, where you're finally in charge of your own destiny. A life where you feel comfortable in your own skin with your own manhood. Your monstrous, Hulk-sized, jaw-dropping penis, where you walk into a room and instantly know that you'll be the biggest guy there. Where you confidently slide down your pants every time she asks you to, because you know what's hanging down there is enough to make her say that she never met a man like you in her entire life. You'll be an old man who can barely remember his grandchildren's names, but your penis will hang in there, big and strong, like a stallion ready to rock any young woman's world. Click on the buy button below now and give this program a test try. Still here? If so, it probably means you have some more questions about Primal Warrior XL, so let me go ahead and answer them now before you secure your order. FAQ. How does Primal Warrior XL grow my penis? You see, the reason why Primal Warrior XL works so well is because of its rare and special ingredient composition, sourced from Mongolia, other parts of Eastern Asia, and even the Congo Basin. These ingredients have male-enhancing properties that restart the growth process by switching on your body temperature and increasing the water and nutrient flow towards your reproductive system. When your body's temperature is less high than it should be, then it uses its energy resources towards other parts of your body and sends off the bare minimum water and nutrients your penis needs to function, but not grow to its full intended size. This is why other male enhancement programs don't have permanent results. They manually extend the penile tissue of your member or send blood to it, but they don't actually make it bigger. Primal Warrior XL, on the other hand, goes directly to the root cause of your problem in a unique and proprietary way and regrows your penis to its intended size, just like Mother Nature always wanted you to have. FAQ. Can I use Primal Warrior XL if I have allergies or I am currently taking other supplements? We created Primal Warrior XL for all ages and medical conditions, and the only side effects our customers reported while using it was the shocked look on their partner's face when they saw a penis doubled its previous size. Primal Warrior XL does not require any restrictive diets or weird exercises. It does not interfere with other supplements you may take, and it makes your penis grow bigger in an extremely safe and natural way. You should also know that Primal Warrior XL is produced using high-quality and pure ingredients in an FDA-approved facility with the latest technology and equipment under strict and safe standards. This is why we can confidently say that Primal Warrior XL is safe to use. Now, as always, if you suffer from allergies or other certain medical conditions at this very moment, we strongly advise that you consult with your doctor first. Cool. Will I be seeing results soon? The moment you begin taking Primal Warrior XL is when the growing process begins. And once your body assimilates all the nutrients it needs your energy rate will speed work and you'll start seeing results in just a few weeks. Feck, what if it doesn't work for me? Can you tell me about that guarantee again? Primal Warrior XL has undergone rigorous testing and 4 different clinical trials with 100% success rate for all participants. Plus, tens of thousands of men are living proof that Primal Warrior XL will work for you as well. Of course, no 2 bodies ever work in exactly the same way. A small number of people might find it doesn't work for them as they expected, and that's why every bottle of Primal Warrior XL comes with a risk-free 60-day money-back guarantee. If you decide Primal Warrior XL is not for you, you can return what you haven't used in full for an immediate, no-questions-asked refund. FAQ: is this Primal Warrior XL still going to be available over the next year? It's hard to say. We don't receive a new batch until the formula has passed all tests and meets our high-quality standards, and this could take up to 9 months, given with everything going on in the world right now. And it's not like the adult drug manufacturers are going to step aside and watch as their long-kept secret gets spilled everywhere. This formula is already causing them major losses. Men with a smaller penis, who used to pay and watch hours of porn, are now even bigger than some of these companies' star players, and enjoying days and nights filled with pleasure with stunning women. That's why we don't know if this program will still be here this year, next month, or even next week, to be honest. So this may be your last chance to get Primal Warrior XL. The choice is up to you, of course. But I wouldn't wait until it's already too late and this website is removed from the internet. Also, you should know that the only place you can get Primal Warrior XL is right here on this page. FAQ: what if my penis gets too big? Yes, I know that is a real question that we get quite often. First of all, we advise you to consult with your doctor if you see that your penis gets too big while taking Primal Warrior XL. And if it comes to that, then take 1 capsule every other day. Also, we always recommend that you maintain a healthy lifestyle while taking Primal Warrior XL to enjoy its long-term benefits. Fake, I'm in. What's next? It's very easy. Select one of the packages below and hit the Buy Now button. Try the program for 2 full months, and if you're unhappy with the results, send me an email and I'll make sure you get your investment back. So go ahead and click the button below. I hope I answered all your remaining questions, and by now you can safely and confidently order your own supply of Primal Warrior XL today. Also, I feel like it's my duty to confess that in order to achieve the best results, my personal recommendation for you is to choose either the 4 or at least 2 bottle package. So go ahead and secure your package now, fill in the shipping details on the other side, and start enjoying a bigger, thicker, fuller penis, like it was always meant to be. I can't wait for you to share with me your incredible results.